Many of you know that California is working on reparations, and it's been a lot of ongoing talk. Some feel that all blacks, no matter where they came from, should be part of it. And of course, most people feel that it should be some type of lineage, that shows your family from chattel slavery all the way up until now. Well, Governor Gavin Newsom of California signed a law for Black Americans to be identified as a separate group to help support lineage based reparation claims. That's really not a bad idea, especially if you're trying to determine who should get it and who should not. And to me, you should be someone that have some type of, track record that you could go all the way back through the years and identify your family being here as slaves all the way up until now. So, California reparations advocates recently achieved another goal when Governor Gavin Newsom signed a bill that directs state agencies to separate data collection categories for Black and African American subgroups. Senate Bill Senate Bill 189 was authored by the Coalition for Just and Equitable California and championed by the California State Assembly member Chris Holden, according to a press release. For the first time, California and American history, a specific category of data collection will be required for African Americans who are descendants of persons enslaved in the United States and living in California, starting with the state's 2.5 million employees. The release states that for the first time since Reconstruction, the political status of American freedmen is being recognized by the state of California. Mm. The bill will separate Black and African Americans into the following subgroups and beyond. First is African Americans who are descendants of persons who were enslaved in the United States. So another subgroup will be Blacks who are not descendants of persons who were enslaved in the United States, including but not limited to African Blacks, Caribbean Blacks, and other Blacks. And please don't come over here telling me, why are you saying Black? Because it's in the article. Okay. It's in the article. So I'm quoting the article because some of y'all, you just go over the edge with that. But you know what? I notice y'all don't do that with these white folk. I notice that, but you come at your people hard over that. But don't come at me over this. This is what the article says. Unknown or choose not to identify. So these may be people in the country for one reason or another. They may be here illegally and they don't want to identify themselves. So, the legislation goal is to help Black Californians determine their lineage to help support eligibility for reparations claims since the state's historic task force voted to use lineage based criteria in March. It is a welcome change for advocates who fought tirelessly for over 2 years for Black American descendants from people enslaved in the United States to be recognized as a separate group. So, all right, so this is what they are trying to achieve. So I'm just going to go down a little because some of these things really. Okay, so here we go. When you look at the Black descendant community, almost like the AAPI, the Asian American Pacific Islander community before, they were separated into separate groups. I think you're going to find a similar reality with the African American community. Passing SB 189, specifically Section 14, which we wrote, we feel that the generational step forward for our people, for the state, and for the country. This is a major step forward with much more to come. We are a specific group of people, and we need and deserve to be recognized as such for reparations and for anything else we are owed. All right. And we have a double fight ahead of us. That is why it is important to have you a part of the process for actually creating it, because I'm going to tell you, when we actually have language with land in it, and with financial compensation in it, and rehabilitation in it, with free schooling in it, with no taxes in it, that's exactly, I to me, reparations are not, we are the one group of people that should never be sitting here paying taxes. I'm sorry, but that's how I feel, and I'm going to continue to feel that way. We don't owe America no damn taxes. We should not be paying that more than any other group in this place. So, with free healthcare in it and all the things that we know we're owed, that becomes the second part of our fight. So, I'm glad California is, making some progress, I guess. But we shall see how this whole thing will unfold with reparations for Black Californians. And so as far as the people being put in a separate group, that will actually go into effect in 2024. But Gavin Newsom did sign the bill for California. So, they seem to be working a lot more diligently on reparations than any other state I have seen, especially recently. But like I said, we shall see how it unfolds, because, California pretty much sets the tone for the rest of the country. But y'all, please tell me what you think about this video. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.